Welcome back to Capybara Go, and today we'll talk about Magic Celebration for the free-to-play players. Mostly rewards because the event itself is pretty straightforward. You do tasks, you will get those magic wands, and you spend them here by drawing things, and you either get something or not. There are no tactics here, and the only way to go higher is to spend the money, and a lot of that. The cool thing that there are nice rewards here, and the really good rewards start a bit later. And the first one, which is like really worth it, is at 1.7k, where you can choose S tier epic hero or insignia, which is not that close, so I don't think that most free-to-play players will be able to reach that. Let's try it out. I haven't spent any money on this event and I don't really plan to. The rewards here, we'll talk about those in a second, are not that great. I'll just draw whatever I have here. So there we go, we've spent our about 70 chances right here, 67, yeah. And we don't have that many tasks left, so we could get some more, but I don't think it will be a lot. It will be maybe double of what we have right here if we'll just finish everything. Actually, let's go and do that. So yeah, without buying any more draws, which you can do with the gems quite easily, so you can actually spend gems to progress in the event. We managed to get 100 pulls. Overall, I think with all the tasks, I'm not sure exactly, but I think it will be somewhere closer to 150, maybe 200, so maybe double of what we have here. Let's claim those rewards and see if we get anything good. We don't. So basically, in order to get more of advanced magic potions, the golden ones, we will need to progress through the pools, and they start at 300, which is out of the reach of the fully free-to-play player if you don't spend gems here. You might. The problem is, in the exchange, for advanced exchange, there are not many really cool things. I mean, you can get those, yeah, those are good. As always, that will allow your mounts to advance, which is always nice, so any of those are pretty cool. This one, Hydra Poison Arrow, I don't think it's that great. It's a nice artifact, yeah, and it can be really useful for people who will go for the damage over time build, like the burn build, for example, and it's being worked on by Heavy right now, so we're getting more and more additions that work really well with damage over time. And for example, for the Whisper build that I did recently, if you go further than that, that might be really good for that, because you can get the burn effects quite powerful. Outside of that, we have like the Spring Orchid here, which is a really good option for people who like that character, who need it for their build. Fantasy Joker is a new fellow over here, which I still don't really know where it fits. They are pretty cool. They cause Flame Wave, which is good for the Flame Whisper build, Lightning randomly, which is a good damage anyway, and Rage Recover, which is nice for most builds anyway, because rage attacks are powerful. So overall, might be a good option. Yeah, it's not a hero, it's a brand, so you can put him in one of your slots and it might be pretty good, especially with this mythic bonus of global skill damage, which is really nice, taking up to 20 times, so that's 40%. Pretty promising, but requires a lot of investment. So if you want to spend like a lot of those golden potions, spend them somewhere here depending on where you are. Then we get something of lower importance. Those are good. I would go with something like S Epic Legacy box on top of the equipment, because you can still summon equipment with the gems and pick the right one. It's easier to get, while getting those guys is way harder. So I will go with this. And then of course, Blessing Synergy Scroll, if you can get it and if you have extra, that would be the best option, especially for the lower paying players, because upgrading that is goddamn hard, and getting those scrolls, as far as I know, is available only during the events. And we have the Swap Talisman, which I don't recommend, only for the change, because this replacement thing is nice, but I mean, those things are hard to get, and you still need copies, so I'm not sure how useful is that right now. Let me know in the comments what do you think about that feature, by the way. So that's for the advanced exchange, which is hard to get. Let's go to the normal one, which is like available for more players. We could get 1.0. Oh yeah, by the way, you should get the rewards only at the end of the event. Redemption time is 7 days, event time is 4 days, so you will have 3 days to redeem your saved resources. And obviously, if you have an option, you should go for legendary mount, because Laputa core is actually pretty cool. I like that one, and that gives you most bonuses. After that, you get the epic core mount, which it's good. I mean, all those mount cores will give you at least the speed bonus, which is okay-ish. Random hero box is random, so I don't recommend that. Meteoric Iron, no, not really. Epic Legacy box. Now, this one is okay because you can select the hero, and that will help you to build someone if you need someone specifically. If you already have your brands ready, that won't worth that much for you. Silver Lucky Coin is too expensive. Advanced Magic Potion, you can get 100 of those for 3.2k. I don't think it's a good deal for free-to-play players because that's a lot, and you can't buy a lot with 100. The only option I would go for is getting the Blessing Synergy Scroll if you really want that, and you don't have enough of magic potions and you need just a little bit more. But then again, I think even better option would be like buying the draws with the gems and then going for a bit higher rewards here and getting more of that. That would be easier. Then we have Inheritance Book Selection Box, which is like pretty much not that useful. Wishing Scroll as well, although this is a pretty good value in comparison with the legendary keys. The price is the same, but I think like there are way more ways to get the keys, and scrolls are harder to get, and overall getting the brands and heroes is harder in my opinion, so I would go for this over the keys. Everstone's Meteoric Iron, I'll just skip that, and obviously you would like to get the elite packs because they are really hard to get and they are really cheap. So it's like 30 of those magic potions. I'll get them right now. I don't really care if I won't have enough for something else, but that's a good deal right here. Gold Horseshoes is another good option. If you get everything you need here and you're like, I'm okay with that, you can go for this. This is a good deal because you can use them in the event in order to get more Divine Hammers and other rewards and the gems. So this is a good deal as well, and Divine Hammers are like probably lower priority than Gold Horseshoes because those are useful during the events. So this is what you do during this event. This is what you exchange for. It's up to you if you want to push higher. So for the free-to-play players, you can use gems. You can buy 300 of those per day, which is enough to progress quite a lot. And if you unlock 3 magic books in one round, you can go to special mode. It's RNG, it might be happening or not, and over there you get way better rewards like multi-card gain. The hell is that? Proof of contract, really nice. Legendary keys, advanced magic potions, S equipment selection box fragment, and treasure gear selection box. Good rewards over there, but I mean, this is if you like seriously spending resources on this event. There we go, it's 10 Kosh from the future. We actually managed to get to the special mode, and inside, let's do the draws. They are free because that's a special mode, and you get the golden advanced magic potions here. The problem is, like, not that easy to get here. It's RNG, it's a chance, but it's possible. I did less than 100 pulls, actually 102, I'm sorry. And I managed to get here, so that's a good way to get extra stuff out of the event. And you know, the rewards here are pretty awesome. You need a lot of effort to get those in the long run or spend a lot of money, up to you. And most of those will end up with like multipliers that will multiply those rewards, I guess. So can be used in Bingo Magic event to double the obtained rewards. Let's take a look if stuff will be doubled right now. All right, so we doubled it 3 times, refresh, and we got 280 of those advanced magic potions, just like that. So that was an easy way to get those. And now we can afford like either a Joker or a Joker and a Synergy Scroll, and it's still free to play. So if you will get lucky to get into that mode several times, you might end up getting some cool rewards here. Now, what's cool that by playing Bingo Magic, you can also get the Magic Pass bonuses. And those things, they will give you magic coins that you can use in the Roulette and some gems as well. Roulette is, I would say it's a pay-to-win, because you have 2 chances for the ad, and then you can buy 20 more using this stuff, and that's it. After that, it's only money or the jade, which is money as well. So yeah, and the chance is really low, so you need 300 draws to get the guaranteed reward, which is like hard. And the prizes here, the most important thing, that the main prizes here are new artifacts, which are really good in terms of the effect that will give you attack. Really nice. By themselves, the bonuses here are for light spear builds, which are not really common, but they are pretty cool. So when it triggers, it will deal damage and take light spear damage equal to 2% of their max HP, but up to 20 times of the main character's attack, can trigger up to 3 times per turn, and that's after 4 light spear summons. So in order to fully trigger it, you will need 12 light spears, which is really hard to get if you ask me. And Awakening, like if you equip it, it will deal counter-attack damage, so it works really well with like Wukong build and counter-attack build. That will give a shield to the main character based on the 10% of the max HP, inflicting the enemy with Oni Bind. When counterattacked by the main character, they take additional 1 instance of counterattack damage equal to 20% of main character's attack for 2 turns. So this is a pretty good artifact for survivability if you do the counter build. Not that bad, but I mean, this is the only prize right now. So this one artifact and the cores, and if you want to upgrade it, now is the best time, and I think it will be on some weird rotation, happen sometimes in the future. But yeah, let's keep it and use our magic coins and see what do we get. Probably we won't get much. Crap. So yeah, the price of getting this stuff is really expensive, and you will need to buy a lot of those packs in order to succeed. So let's say we get 20 of those from the packs, like 10 of those from the bingo magic, and then we fully get the pass as well. How much does it cost? I have no idea. I don't want to calculate, but it's not that much. It's not enough to fully cover everything. It's just a good bonus. The nice thing that you get Fantasy Joker if you go with the Magic Pass though, but you need to do 200 pulls for that. That might be worth doing, to be honest, especially if you want this guy, so you can dedicate your gems to pulling stuff, so you can get this for, well, pretty cheap if you want to spend money. So yeah, I'm too lazy to count. I think we had a video something like that, and we needed like something like 200 of those draws basically bought from gift packs, so it required like something 100 USD just to get a guaranteed pool. Too lazy to count right now because it's expensive, let's put it like that. It's very expensive to get one item for closer to 100 something USD. So yeah, I wouldn't advise going here with intent of getting something unless you are a heavy spender, and getting this artifact won't be available for free-to-play players for a while unless there will be other ways to do that. And yeah guys, those things, those magic coins, I think they will disappear after the event. Let me check. Yeah, after the event ends, all remaining unused draws and exchange items will be converted into gold coins. So you can't really save them up like you do with the Cappy Gacha and use them on the next event when it will appear, if it will appear. You have to do it now. So there is no point saving, just draw what you can. Maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe you'll get lucky and you'll get this stuff. Okay, nice for you. But most stuff here is not really easy to get, and yeah, just get what you can as a free-to-play, and if you want, you can buy draws in order to succeed here, maybe get something cool, up to you. But I personally don't think that this is the best event to spend your gems, because you will get other opportunities, and gems are not that easy to come by right now, especially when we have like the treasure team, for example, where you can get weapon treasure box and other things where you will have to spend a lot of your gems. So yeah, that's Magic Celebration rewards for free-to-play players. Let me know how did you handle this event and what do you think about it. And thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out the playlist, like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, so you will be connected to my hub of everything with my other YouTube channels and stuff. And see you in the next one. It's been Stan, Kosh. Have a good one. Bye.